A wise man does not waste his words, but he also does not let silence make him forgotten. Have you ever felt like you're losing control in the modern dating world? Have you ever sent a morning text to a woman, only to receive a dull response, or worse, no response at all? Let's face the truth, once a man crosses 30, he no longer has time for the petty games of youth. You have a career, goals, and a life in motion. You can't afford to waste time on meaningless conversations or messages that get ignored. Yet, one well-crafted message can change everything. It can make her think about you all day, and more importantly, shape the way she perceives you, as a confident, intriguing, and emotionally engaging man. The mistakes most men make. They text too passively, "Good morning, did you sleep well?" That sounds more like a fan than a man with presence. They're too predictable. A generic message gets dismissed as fast as spam in an inbox. They don't realize that a message isn't just words, it's a tool to spark emotions, create curiosity, and build deep emotional connections. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "What we do in life echoes in eternity." Every text you send is not just a line of words. It is a reflection of your mindset, your ability to engage, and your mastery of communication. If you want a woman to remember you, send a message that makes her stop and think. Today, you'll discover 7 powerful good morning messages no woman can ignore. These aren't cheap tricks, this is the art of communication mastered by a man of presence. Ready to change the way you connect with women? Let's begin. Number 1. The curiosity message. Good morning. I just had the strangest dream about you, but I'll tell you later. Why it works. The human brain is wired to crave closure. When you create an open loop, she'll think about you all day trying to figure it out. Women love mystery, and you just planted a seed in her mind that she'll want to uncover. Pro tip: when she asks, don't spill the details right away. Make her work for it a little. Number 2. The deep connection message. Good morning. Today is a great day to move one step closer to your dreams. What's the biggest goal you're working on right now? Why it works. Women crave being understood, not just admired. When you ask about dreams, ambitions, and passions, you show that you care about who she is, not just what she looks like. This turns a simple text into a meaningful, engaging conversation. Pro tip: when she responds, really listen. A high-value man is always a great listener. Number 3. The imagination trigger. If you could be anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? Why it works. Women are emotionally driven, and imagination is a fast track to emotion. When she envisions a beautiful place, she subconsciously associates that good feeling with you. This isn't just a question, it's an invitation into her world. Pro tip: if she picks a place, follow up, that sounds amazing. What is it about that place that draws you in? Number 4. The mystery seed. Good morning. Something happened last night that made me think of you. I'll tell you later. Why it works. No one likes an unfinished story. She'll have to think about you, wondering what it is. You instantly make yourself intriguing and unpredictable, qualities that make a man stand out. This isn't just a message, it's a psychological trigger that keeps you on her mind. Pro tip: when she asks, share a small but interesting detail, but leave part of the story untold. Number 5. The nostalgia message. This morning, I randomly thought about that time we did something fun together. That was a great day. We should do it again sometime. Why it works. Memories trigger emotions. When you remind her of a good time, she relives the happiness she felt with you. You subtly plant the idea of a future date without directly asking for one. Pro tip: make sure it's a happy memory, not something that could bring up negative emotions. Number 6. The smart compliment. Good morning. You know what I really admire about you? A unique personality trait. That's what makes you stand out. Why it works. A real compliment is not about looks, it's about who she is as a person. When you notice something about her that others overlook, she feels truly seen and appreciated. Pro tip: avoid generic compliments like, "You're beautiful." Instead, pick something unique that only a man with real presence would notice. Number 7. The anticipation message. Good morning. I'm planning something fun for you, I think you're going to love it. Why it works. It creates anticipation, and anticipation builds attraction. Women love surprises, and this message makes her look forward to seeing you. You're not just texting, you're creating an emotional experience. Pro tip: make sure you actually have a small surprise planned. Even something simple can solidify her trust and excitement for you. A man does not simply speak, he crafts his words with strategy and purpose. Ask yourself this: are you controlling the conversation, or are you just being dragged along? Sending a message is just the first move, but if you don't understand how to maintain attraction, set the rhythm of communication, and control the interaction, even the most well-crafted text can become meaningless. An attractive man is not necessarily the one who texts the best, he is the one who knows when to text and when to remain silent. Women do not value what is too easily available, and anything that is always accessible becomes ordinary. If you text too often, too quickly, you're diminishing your own worth. A man with a full life, with goals and ambition, does not sit around waiting for replies. Instead of constantly messaging to seek validation, focus on quality over quantity. One impactful message is far more powerful than 10 meaningless ones. When you create intentional absence, she starts craving your attention rather than taking it for granted. But keeping distance doesn't mean disappearing completely. Space creates desire, but indifference kills attraction. A smart man knows when to engage and when to hold back. Never let her dictate the pace of the conversation, be the one leading it. If she responds slowly or with little enthusiasm, don't chase. Let her feel that your presence is not a given. And if a conversation is going well, sometimes, be the one to end it first. This leaves a lingering sense of curiosity and makes her eager for more. Don't text out of habit, always have a clear purpose: to build attraction, establish emotional connection, or move toward an actual meeting. Remember, an attractive man never lets a conversation drift into nothingness. If she only texts but never shows interest in meeting up, you're stuck in her temporary entertainment zone. Don't be a free emotional support system, and certainly don't let yourself become a backup option. Control the pace, keep an air of mystery, and make her feel that your presence is valuable. Texting is not a game of chance. Every message you send should have a strategy, a purpose, and add value. Don't text just to stay on her radar, text in a way that makes her crave your attention. Don't react emotionally, maintain control over the pace and keep your position as the one leading. Don't be predictable. An intriguing, self-assured man is always more desirable. A man who controls his messages is a man who controls her emotions. A strong man does not let fate decide his position, he creates his own influence. Ask yourself, are you texting to lead, or just to fill the silence? Most men see texting as a way to stay in touch, but a man of true presence understands that texting is not just communication, it's a tool to create connection, establish value, and control emotions. A single message can make a woman think about you all day, or it can leave you forgotten among a sea of unread notifications. It can create anticipation, or it can make you seem predictable. It all depends on how you use it. Texting is not about begging for attention, it's about making her crave yours. It's not about chasing, it's about giving her a reason to pursue you. A stoic man does not let emotions dictate his actions. He texts with purpose, with control, and with the clear understanding that he is the one of value. He does not need to constantly message to maintain a connection because his presence alone is enough to leave an impact. When you stop texting just to fill space and start texting to create an effect, you will completely change the way women perceive you. So, the question is not, should you text her, but rather, does every message you send make you stronger or weaker? If a message does not increase your value, don't send it. If it does not create emotion, don't waste your time. If it does not put you in control, don't hit send. A wise man seeks constant growth, and the first step is surrounding yourself with the right knowledge. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of most men. But wisdom isn't just about listening, it's about action. So here's your next move: hit the like button and subscribe to Ultimate Stoicism, where we don't just talk about philosophy, we apply it to real life. Every video is designed to sharpen your mind, strengthen your discipline, and give you the tools to master not just yourself, but the world around you. Don't just be another passive observer, be the man who takes control. Subscribe now and start living with purpose.